Hey everyone, it's Nancy. A while back I bought this Holtz drill punch and totally forgot that I had it. I had actually bought the Halloween adornments for Tanya's mini album, and I got them home and realized, yeah, they don't have holes in them for jump rings, so I threw them in my tote, and then they got buried in other stuff I had gotten along the way. And then when I saw this, I was like, oh, I need that, and then I couldn't remember what for. So it got put in one pile, these were in another pile, and it just didn't pan out. So Holtz adornments are fabulous. Like I said, these are the Halloween ones. His original adornments, you know, some of them had the little rings on them, some of them didn't, like this bird doesn't, the wings, the crown. So you can use those as like glue-on embellishments, but unless you use like a glue-on bail, which isn't always attractive, then you really couldn't use them on like your dangly charms. He has a beautiful, beautiful set that has the really long wings, like this long, but I don't have those, believe it or not. Something I don't have. So I can't show you those, but those would be really a good reason to have this punch, so that you could, you know, put a hole in them and attach a jump ring and be able to use them on a charm. So this drill punch, it says it punches 0.09 inches and 0.06 inch holes, which is 2.3 millimeter or 1.6 millimeter. And it says, drill punch, a unique tool used to drill a hole into soft metals by the simple turning of small levers. So we are gonna test this sucker. I've never used this, forgot I even had it, and when I was putting my stuff away I was like, oh man, yeah. So okay, here is the tool, and I've seen Tim use this. He does have a video online that's attached to his blog as well, and then I saw him use it in person at Cha. So I'm just unwinding it so that I can show you the little parts that drill the holes. So when you wind it up, it's kind of like a bolt here, and it's got the little steering wheels, and if you can see in there, that little nib, and then the other one on this side, that's what's going to put your holes. And then this turns to be a balancer to keep it steady if you put it down to turn it. So I went through and picked out some like charms that don't have holes in them, so I can't really use them on swivel class, and some of these are really, really cute. So I think that all of these are making memories, I think, and then these are from Lindy's Stamp Gang. These are brass, so we're going to try some, I don't know what these are, aluminum or thin sheet metal, and then the brass ones. And like this sand dollar, it has the sand dollar holes, but then it doesn't have a very tippy top hole, so you could hang it. I mean, you can use these totally, but you know, we're just going to try it out and see how it does on the brass. So we'll start, I guess we'll start with this Lindy's one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in here, and I need to turn it down a little bit so that it can kind of hold it for me, so that I can make sure the placement is right. See, it's just snug in there, but I can still move it. So just to hold it so that I can get it where I want the hole, and I think I have it set about right. And you can either sit this down and turn it like this. It's a little bit awkward, but, and then as soon as it breaks through, you can totally feel, because it kind of collapses really quick. And then what you have to do is totally turn it all the way back up to the tippy top, because your metal piece is stuck in that little prong, so you have to keep turning it until it drops out. And so you can see maybe that teeny tiny little hole right there that it drilled through. And then there will be the little piece here that pops out the bottom. So make sure you get these off of your craft mat, or it'll definitely put a hole in it or in the bottom of your foot. So brass worked great. This is just a thin brass. And so we're going to do, I don't know which heart. I'll do this one. So again, I'm just going to turn this down. So that it'll just hold it for me a little bit so that I can position it where I want it, which I think is about right there. For this time, I'm just going to hold it and turn it. You can totally feel when it breaks free. Okay, so twist it. See, if you just try to twist it up a little bit and then pull it out, it's not gonna. So you gotta twist it all the way back up to the top, and it'll release it for you. So there's a little hole in that, quick and easy. My little piece may be stuck in here. Hopefully I didn't lose it. Okay, and I'm gonna do this flower because this is a little thicker than the other things. Really cute little flower. So again, I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit so that it'll grab it for me, so that I can kind of attempt to position it where I want it. That might be a little off, but it'll be okay. And I'm going to sit this one down since this metal is thicker, and I'm going to have to really, really kind of turn. Oh, you hear that? It definitely popped through. And so I'm going to untwist it. This is kind of fun. What else can we punch holes in? Oh yeah. And you can see that's a pretty thick metal, and it popped it out of there no problem. And I think that my pieces are actually stuck down in the little hole at the bottom. I'll have to use a paper piercer or something to get those out. So, but like this little heart, wouldn't typically be able to use it because it doesn't have anything. So we'll just pierce it. Again, this one's a little thicker in the metal, but it's still a soft metal, so you can use it. I don't know what these are made out of. I don't know if they're aluminum or what they are. Twist it back up. I really didn't feel this one break through the back. Yeah, it actually did, and I actually turned it too hard so it scratched the metal, which is fine. But yeah, totally pierced it. And yeah, my little metal pieces are stuck in there. I'll be able to get them out though. So I think this is pretty cool. You'll be able to use charms that, oh, there they go. There's the little pieces that you probably wouldn't typically be able to use. So yeah, pretty cool. Now I gotta find what else I can put a hole in. This might be pretty therapeutic. So anyway, yeah, I like it. So, didn't realize my mat got all shifted, sorry. Anyway, give it a go, have fun with it. Pretty cool tool. Talk to you later.